everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a first impressions and review of the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I recently picked this up and I decided that I wanted to do kind of first impressions for you guys. As a lot of you guys know, I haven't exactly thought highly of drugstore foundations in the past, but I have heard pretty good things about this foundation, so I'm like, you know what, I am just going to go ahead and give it a try for myself. And I thought, why not just record myself trying it for the first time to let you guys know what I think about it. So real quickly, I have this in the shade 112 Natural Ivory because this girl is pretty pale right now. I need to like start self-tanning and all that good stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I think this will be pretty close to my skin tone. I'm hoping it'll be pretty close to my skin tone anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I have just pulled my hair back a little bit and now I'm just going to get that out of the way even more. Just going to give this foundation a little bit of a shake. The only thing I have on my face right now is I just have my moisturizer. I prefer to use a moisturizer as a primer instead of using a foundation primer just because foundation primers are just a little too greasy for my liking. So I typically just use my moisturizer as a primer. I think it works pretty well. I don't really have oily skin, so it seems to work pretty well and keep my foundation on throughout the day. So as for smell of the foundation, it doesn't smell too bad. Does anybody else smell their makeup products, or is that just me? Because I always smell my makeup products. Is that weird? That's probably weird. Probably shouldn't have shared that with the entire internet, but whatever. So I'm just going to apply this like how I usually do with foundations, which is just to just dot them all over my skin, and then I will buff it out probably with my beauty blender. Alright, so I'm just going to blend this out with my damp beauty blender, which is what I usually do for foundation. So, oh, I'm sorry if you guys can hear my fan. I have it turned on. I forgot to mention that to you guys. Okay, so as I'm blending this out with the beauty blender, I feel like it is blending pretty nicely, and it seems to have covered that spot pretty nicely as well. That little, it's like my beauty blender is peeing on me. So here's like one side of the foundation done. So far I am really liking this. I think it looks really pretty and I think the shade is about the right shade for me. So I am just going to buff the rest of this out with my beauty blender and I will get back to you when I get done. Alrighty, so I just got done applying this foundation and I really like it. I think the coverage of this foundation is a pretty light coverage foundation, maybe light to medium coverage. It did really cover this spot really nicely, and it really covered my dark circles very nicely as well. And it feels really nice on my skin. It's not too heavy. It feels really nice, and I love the matte finish that it gives me. I feel like my skin just looks really good right now. I feel like I really like how this foundation looks. So I'm actually going to go and apply some eye makeup and just kind of do the rest of my face here. And I will get back to you guys with a finished look so that way you all can see what it looks like just completely finished with powder and bronzer and blush and all of that on. So here's the finished look. I just went ahead and applied some eyeshadow, and then I went and applied some powder and bronzer and blush, which is just kind of my like go-to products that I always use, and some lipstick, so you guys could just kind of get an idea of what this look would look like, or what this foundation would look like completed with the rest of the makeup. Final thoughts on this foundation. I really like it. I think it has pretty good coverage, and as somebody who doesn't need a whole lot of coverage anyways, I feel like this really covered up anything that I wanted covered. Especially these little spots over here that kind of bother me, and I feel like it did a really good job covering those. It also did a really good job of covering my dark circles. And overall, I do really like this foundation. Also, it is supposed to help with pores. I forgot to mention that because it is called Matte and Poreless, and I really feel like my pores are less visible. So I think that is everything that I want to mention in this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys like this first impressions video, make sure to give it a thumbs up if you guys want to see more first impressions of products, and let me know in the comments below if there are any products that you want me to try and do a first impressions video on, because I would be super happy to go out and find those products and let you guys know what I think of them. I hope you guys are having a great day, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do. That way you always know when I upload a new video to my channel, and especially when I upload a new video to this May series that I am doing. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.